What's up, you guys? This one's going to be a little bit of a quick one today. I just wanted to pick up the camera because feeling some heavy emotions right now. A lot in my life has just been, I've been getting hit by one thing after another, but in the end, holding to my deepest standards and values, I understand like my life is not up to any circumstances or outside forces. It's all on me, and it's all my fault. And I was thinking today, I was like, life is just kicking me in the ass, and all I wish I could do is just have one last conversation with my mother, because I know that she'd be able to help me through things like this. And the sad reality is, like, I'll never have that opportunity to speak to her again. Like, she's gone, like gone. That, like, there's no more phone calls, no more insights, nothing. It's just all up to me. And I say that to say, just really take care and watch the people around you, because you never know what day is their last. You never know when's the last time you might hug your mother or your father or your brother or your sister or your best friend or anybody that's important to you. It might be the last time you might be able to tell them you love them. They could get in a car crash tomorrow and it could be over just like that. Life could get taken away from you in an instant. And a lot of times we get into this rut and we run circles through this life worrying about outside opinions and outside circumstances and where you're going to be in 2 years, or what vacation, where's your dream destination, how are you going to get there. Yet we don't take enough time to look around and realize what we do currently have. And like, I'm 19. I shouldn't have lost my mother this young, but it happened. But the thing is, it's going to happen to everyone regardless. It's not going to hurt less because you're 60 years old and you lost your mother and father. You're always going to wish my phone cut out, but you're always going to wish that you still had those people around you, regardless of at what age you lose them. You can make millions and millions of dollars and have everything that you want from this world, but at the end of the day, you would trade it all just to have one more conversation or just one more hug with the people you care about. And they're not going to be here forever. They're not. The person you think of when I'm bringing this up, whether it's your mother, your father, like I said, your best friend, your brother or sister, anybody, whoever you think of when I'm talking about this, they will not be here forever. Enjoy them. They're here in this life for you for a reason. They are part of your life for a reason. And you don't have to lose them to understand just how impactful that is. And you see, I never took my mother for granted, because I knew my mom's first life-threatening scare was when I was 7 years old, and I had to accept the fact that I might lose my mom at 7 years old. And she went through constant struggles like that. There was multiple times throughout my mother's life where I thought I was going to lose her. So it really gave me a sense of gratitude when she ended up making it through all those struggles, to really appreciate and understand the importance of the time that we were spending together. And I did. I always told my mom I loved her. I always gave her a hug. I always told her that I was so thankful for her fighting for me for so long. And even that, like, even maximizing your hardest moments, you're still gonna look back and just wish you still had them. Like, it's never gonna get easier. Think about it every single day, multiple times a day. But there is no other option but to keep going. Like, God breathes in life to you every single day for a reason. There's a reason that I woke up this morning, and I've woken up every morning since my mother passed. There's a reason. God breathed this life into me for a reason. And it's up to me to continue on this path, and it's up to you as well. Like, if you've been through loss, if you've been through struggle, you know that at the end of the day, you can't do anything about it other than find a way to maximize it and use it to your benefit. And so that's exactly what I've been trying to do. But just wanted to get on here and let everybody know it's not easy. There's never going to be a day where everything just goes away and you wake up from a bad nightmare. Like, it feels like a bad dream, but you're just stuck in it. So you got to find a way to make it into a good dream and realize that the way you view the world is the way life is for you. Like, everybody views the world differently, and everybody's living their own lives, like own perspectives. And are you going to choose to have a perspective that constantly is stabbing you in the back and tearing you down from your mission? Or are you going to have a perspective that when you go through struggles like this, it builds you and it creates character? Because I always like to say, like, the hero's journey is not built through moments of bliss. It's built through pain, struggle, sorrow, and suffering. And so when these things hit you, take it in stride. Take yourself into an outside perspective and look at yourself from a third person point of view. And then name the things that you're grateful for in this life. Because it's so easy for me to say, everything in my life has fallen to shit. I have no more parents. I'm all by myself. And it could be easy to get into a loop that brings me down to a very dark and destructive path. But on the opposite, I've made more growth than I have in the last 4 months since my mother died, since being a freshman in high school. Like, and it's only because there's two different perspectives, and I chose the one that's going to build me and not break me. I know that there are people going through things 10 times worse than me, and I also know that I'm going through things 10 times worse than other people my age. But at the same time, all struggles aren't created equally. It's always about your perspective on struggle. The way that everything in my life has fallen apart has actually ended up making me a better person than if somebody just had one thing hit them and focused in on that and let it ruin them. Like, it's two different perspectives, and you got to hold the one where you never quit, because it's just so selfish for the people that cared about you and the people that want the best for you every single day to give up on a journey like this. And I will never stop. I will never quit. And I will make my dreams a reality because of the struggle that I've been through. Like, this is so much negative energy being built up, and I've really learned how to transfer that negative energy into something positive. And I just know that there's so much built up that it can only propel me to where I want to be, based on my current mindset and the paradigms that I built over years and the paradigms my mother instilled in me. Like, a lot of people going through the things that I'm going through would completely wither and die and break, but that's what separates the ones who really want it from the ones who don't. And I've literally in my life had times where I've prayed to God for more struggle. I've prayed that he just adds more pressure on my plate. And that sounds insane. That sounds fucking crazy. But at the end of the day, I know, and I've internalized, that these struggles is exactly what builds the man. And you gotta learn how to embrace it. So whatever you're going through, big, small, if it's taking up mental space, mental real estate in your brain, then I ask you guys to endure, to understand that this is the beauty of life, the fact that we could experience such high emotions of love and value and gratitude, but also experience emotions of loss and hardship. The whole array is what we call life, and that's the journey we're walking. So use all of those negative moments as stepping stones to the person you want to be. And again, I just took my camera out. I'm sitting in my gym parking lot. I'm about to go hit a workout, but it's just been hitting me all damn day today. And I know during times like this, it's even more important that I share my perspectives, because I told you guys to start out this channel, like, I'm not here to film my ups and the best parts of my life. I'm here to film the ups, the downs, and everything in between. So I hope that you could take my struggle and apply it to your own and find a way to endure and to learn and grow from that struggle. I love you guys. This is more of a raw talk. That's all I have for you guys. I love you.